Hey, Joey, the mic sucked again. It was off the whole time.
Yeah.
My name is Joseph Cesarini, Joey Ces for short. I am a tattooer here in North Carolina. That's what I am. That's what I am. Oh, my social media handle is Joey Ces _art at Instagram. That's primarily where I stay at. I don't really mess around too much with TikTok or anything else like that. It's just primarily Instagram. I tattoo over at 7 Sin Tattoo. I've been here for just shy of a year. Been tattooing for 7 years, which is real cool. To be at 7 Sin on the 7th year, which is fun. Just a play on words. But yeah, here for almost shy of a year now. I'm loving it. The favorite part of tattooing is like taking random words that the people are describing what their tattoos could be, and then like drawing the suspect, right? Like I have to draw what they see inside their head, but only via words. So sometimes what I see isn't what they see. So having a true collaboration of the person being honest and being like, hey, can you change stuff around? I think it's awesome because I didn't see that originally. It's like an us thing. It's kind of just taking words and then putting it into a format of shapes and shading that the person saw inside their head that wasn't able to explain it. And then hopefully within the first try that I can try to get it for him. It's like the challenge. I enjoy being challenged, so I'll challenge back. You know, if somebody wants some type of design, yeah, I'll draw it for him. But if I can switch it up and make it my own, why not? And I think that's the cooler part about it is like the person's walking around with us on them forever. It's not like one of these paintings that can get burned or anything like that. Now, don't get me wrong, still things could still happen to the body, but it's just so dope. I think that's the coolest part about it. And then the connection with people is, I guess that also tells their story. Man, I got started into tattooing, and by having a garbage portfolio, I was able to get into my first tattoo shop as a manager. So I was managing, taking calls, doing emails, and all that for like 2.5 years. I told the guy, yo, I just want a tattoo. So I ended up leaving that tattoo shop and I found my mentor, Emerson Forth. He's over in Miami Beach. He had hurt his neck at the time. And he's like, I can't take on an apprentice, but I need somebody to help building tattoo machines. I was like, yeah, absolutely. Anything that's gonna get me inside there, because I was already quoting tattoos, doing all that other stuff. So once I found Emerson, he started putting me on the game of building tattoo machines, and that was the true start of it all. I would definitely say Emerson Forth is the reason why I'm a tattooer today. Such a great dude. Awesome. So while I'm tattooing, I am on a completely another planet. I feel like I'm talking to the machine while it's hitting the skin. I'm talking to the dots that's being spread out. It's like a unverbal communication that I'm having strictly with this machine, and voltages and tones, that I become like so immersed into it that I don't even talk to people. You know how it is, dude. I'm fucking zoned in half the time, and it takes me away. I kind of, like what you were asking me before about the shading and light sourcing, I don't see it like the Queen's Gambit at all. But I will see where there is light on my designs, and I'll try to stay in that spirit the entire time. Whereas in like, sometimes the references that I drew are too rough, that I have to make up those softer, delicate details by myself, you know. My favorite style of tattooing is definitely like a fine line contemporary style, using like vanishing points or circles or geometry as a background shading, maybe even like splitting it up and dissecting it and taking it off. So it could still look very soft or borderline a photo, but it still is very tattooy and distorted. And I appreciate being free with that. And contemporary tattooing definitely just has a spot for me, you know? Oh man, it happened the other day. Yeah, man. So, fell in love with the design. The sizing was perfect on the body. Placing the stencil so many times to realize that that whole process needs to get readjusted is heartbreaking. Having someone come in, super pumped, you're pumped to do the tattoo, and then all of a sudden, like a technical difficulty happens, and it like plunges from there, you know? It's just all downhill. And sometimes you can get back to that momentum, but it's definitely not my more favorite. Sending somebody back, God knows when they have free time from work, all that stuff, you know? It's like, I understand people are taking their time out of their busy schedule to come here and get tattooed. So imagining that the tattooer wasn't prepared, it kills me. I feel like with this, I wouldn't like, oh, I'm not a tattooer, I'm fucking done, you know? But I couldn't say that I would be happy doing another job, you know? Not that I'm down, but this is the one job that I've had where my wife will hit me up and she's, please come home. Like, we miss you. Like, I got like another 2 hours. And I love it, you know? I love it. I can't see myself, if I was a driver, I can't see myself doing that. At one point in time, I wanted to be an art teacher, but I'm not that guy. Yeah, I'm not that guy. Man, grow a thick skin, because you're always gonna wanna hear the beneficial sides, and the beneficial sides aren't what's gonna grow you so fast. It's the ugly sides, right? It's unfortunately knowing that you're gonna do a garbage tattoo. You're gonna keep on doing garbage tattoos until you figure it out. And the most heartbreaking part, and it's not how it happens with everybody, but nobody wants to get tattooed by the new guy, you know? They're like, hey, how long you been tattooing? I've only been tattooing for 2 weeks. Nobody wants to get tattooed by you. So it's hard. It's like a challenging thing, and that thicker skin is really what help you when your peers judge your tattoos honestly, and it's nothing that you want to hear. Growing that thick skin is gonna help you pursuing from one year to the next. And then one day you wake up and it just fucking works, kind of. And you're like, yo, I think I got this. And then you kind of keep on with that small confidence. But it's definitely growing a thicker skin, because in the beginning, it's not so easy at all. You almost want to just leave. You'll do your first tattoo and you're like, holy crap, I can't believe I just destroyed that person. And it's getting over that and not getting stuck inside the moment. Man, it's amazing on what tattooing has taught me outside of tattooing. It's so relatable to life. But coming down to reality and dealing with the idea that you're putting your art on somebody else's and they may not like it, you have to deal with that. That and misspelling. Shit. No regrets, man. Jelly beans. Dude, jelly beans all fucking day long. Now, I don't have jelly beans here because they would be gone. But I did have gummy bears here, and Zach found out about them. Not Stouters, but cleared it, dude. I was like, oh my God. Haribo, they have my vote. Haribo's all right, jelly beans is where it's at. It's best to just go to the 7th Sin website, hit the contact us form, fill out the idea that you want to work with me, what you want, where you're looking to get it, and just be ready for when the time comes.